A fish skewer. Got some pants. Gems, shields. Tiny feather can be used to infuse weapons and armor. Okay, I'm sure we don't have access to that system yet. We already have pants, so this will... Okay, so we're going to be in normal weight class if we equip a shield. Do we care about a shield? Chat, what do you think? Do we want a shield? Or do we want to stay fast? No, not destroy. Just take it off. Stay fast? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Whoops. Rude. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's fish. Raw carp. Heck yeah. Just what I always wanted. This game's not finished? No. It is still very early access. But it's, I would say, even in early access, it's still better than a lot of fully released games. The game is called No Rest for the Wicked. Okay, so... Can I do the whole Siddle thing across this? It looks like I probably can. That's probably what I missed. It wasn't a run and jump here. Down. Thank you. There we go. No Rest for the Wicked. And did all missions in that game? Really good game? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played it since the Breach update came out, so I've been dying to get back into it, but this game is fantastic. Okay, so it looks like that's all that there is here. Do I usually play Yes, Diablo 4 is my main game, but I do play like all the RPGs. Yep. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. No wick for the rested? Probably true. That's a different story though. All right. Is there anything hiding back here? Maybe not. You get lost too much in this game? Yeah, I definitely do too. You like how active I am, which I try to be. I try to be. Like, I don't really love being in streams where the streamer is just like randomly ranting to themselves and don't listen to their chat at all. That's no fun. Yoink. Is there anything deeper back here that I can't see? Not really. Okay. Zoop. We're stuck. It's fine. We'll go this way. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Balancing is hard. Holy prisoner rags. That sounds appropriate. Okay, so I gotta let that down from the other side. Thank you for the hard hands thingy. I never know what to call some of these gifts.
No.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I need a shovel. I fell. Let's see. What do we got? Fallen Embers. So that can be used to add and re-roll enchantments on magical or plagued gear. Serum who have proven themselves worthy can also use it to reassign attributes. Okay, weapon shards, that's for crafting. Jute threads for crafting, armor, that's all crafting stuff. Okay, we do have a chest. Okay, that puts us into normal. So we're going to stay there. Do we want to try a staff? I never really tried staff. I did think you were just ranting on myself for a while. You know what, Timmy? You know what? Okay, so that puts me into normal. But I want to try it. I don't want to go to heavy, though. So you realized you had 3 different chats? True. True. The game is called No Rest for the Wicked. I've already learned this recipe, but we can sell it for 26 gold. All right. So how does staff work? So it looks like it has a melee attack, but also 2 spells by default. Trying to use a staff for the first time could result in my first death. Seems very likely. There's some dudes up here, right? Why'd you quit Diablo, streamer? True. Oh, alright. Okay, that kind of fucks. Charge spells. Charge spells must be held to successfully cast. Be careful, these spells can be interrupted while casting. Focus on runes. Spend gained focus by unleashing your weapon's runes. Runes are powerful special attacks unique to every weapon. Ready a weapon to perform its runes. Alright. Okay, let's try the... Oh, no, not that. Okay, I'm never going to want to use that. Can I just, like, unbind that forever so I don't accidentally hit it? I'm sure I can. The wiener place lets you down? I feel like there's a joke in there. I'm not sure where it is, though. If somebody else wants to pick it up, go for it. This is a sign to give up the wieners? Never give up the wiener. Meowdy! Oh god, I did it again! I did it twice! Heckin' rat. Uh-oh. Okay. This is the last Wiener Wednesday, it seems. Oh, no. This game's called No Rest for the Wicked. Needs X. I'm like, wait, what's that text that's popping up?
Only some rise.
I need a better swingy. But I'm kind of into the staff so far. What's down there? Oh, I see. I see. So if I do this, then I can come over here and go, whee! Knock that down so I can get back up here quickly. And book. As I raced through the putrid swamp, the Nith rose up to my left and right. The pestilence had rotted their minds, the acidic waters their limbs, leaving only savagery and bloodlust. My sole hope was to reach solid ground, draw my sword, and make a last stand. Even if I were to die, I refused to surrender my corpse to these noxious waters. From Adventures in the Wild by Sullen Froth. Ooh. Ayo!
Do you really believe your own hype?
It do be duck time. Need someone to break you out of prison? This game's called No Rest for the Wicked. Zoop. Thank you for the subby. I appreciate you. Good duck. Still no shovel. This feels like there should be something else in here. Like, this needs to be like a fake wall or something. Okay, so I guess we go back down this way. Oh, I almost made it across without falling. Uh-oh. Am I actually stuck this time? Nope. Almost. Forgot there's a PoE 2 dev chat today. The one with Talkative Try, right? Okay, bye? Okay, bye. Sonic X, yeah. I'll probably watch the highlights later on or something. Clay. Zoop. This looks bustable. Sure is. Some of these areas, I'm like, I'm not sure if this was in the original release or not. This game is called No Rest for the Wicked. Zoop. Chipped black pearl. Interesting. Can we bash this? Nope. Okay. You wish you could get rehyped about PoE 2? It hasn't happened yet. I think I'll get rehyped when they announce the druid. I tipped my hat to the surly innkeeper, for I wouldn't be needing her services. I hadn't come to Sacra for creature comforts. No cold air, nor warm bed for me. I'd come to sink my teeth into the Isle's wilderness, and see if it would bite back. Ancient ruins loomed. Unseen birds called out to one another, and set over the ashen sea. I shouldered my pack and set through the Sacrament's gate. I just realized I should probably move my camera up. Yeah, better. Is this worth to purchase? What would I compare it to? What I would compare it to is like Elden Ring meets Diablo. Although it's much more Soulsy than it is Diablo, other than the camera and the loot systems. You just missed what the game's name was? No Rest for the Wicked. Highlights from the PoE dev chat will be as follows. I'm Jonathan Rogers, game director for Path of Exile 2. Yep. I do like how they released a 50-second video, and the first 5 seconds was him saying that. It's like, bruh. Bruh. Okay, so one thing that I do remember is this I always thought looked like something, like an entrance, but it wasn't in the early release. It is now. Hell yeah. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was. Oh, there's loot behind that there gate. Can I go that way? Nope. Oh, no, I guess it was Mark in the video that I'm talking about, but either way. Okay, I assume eventually we'll get, like, a lantern or something. It's dark AF in here. I should try Darksiders. I've played one of the Darksiders. I couldn't tell you which one it was, and I did like it. This game's been on your wish list for a couple months now. Looks sick. It is sick. It is great. It's weird how my character's illuminated, but I can't see shit elsewhere. So I don't know if there's anywhere else I can go in here or not. So we're just gonna go back until I can see later on, probably. I really need to get a shovel, and an axe, and a pickaxe, and all those kinds of things. Remember, right? There was something this way. Yeah. Is that it? There's a waterfall. There better be, yeah, there better be something behind the waterfall. A chipped jewel. Another staff. Okay, that seems like probably all that's going to be this way, but maybe not. We'll keep going. Oh, I do have stamina, though. Maybe we go back before I die. I died. First death. First death to drowning. It's okay. I just wanted to warp back here. That's all. That's all. All right, let's cook some stuff. Better to drown than to burn? True. Maybe? Probably? Yeah. Yeah. Those would both be shitty ways to go out, though. Am I going to play D3 Season Launch? No. Because I'll be playing Dune Awakening. I would have liked to, though. Just bad timing. Game is motion sickness hell? Which one is? Can you say happy birthday to your mom? Happy birthday, Mom. I'm not gonna read that name, though. How bored are you, though? Dune? No. It didn't seem bad from the little bit that I played during the beta, but I also didn't get into, like, the flying and stuff. A helmet? Really bored? Fair. Alright, first off... Oh, that makes me heavy. That makes me heavier. Okay, so wait, which one is the heavy stat? Like, which one's the weight? Probably the thing at the bottom right, the 10. Okay, that puts me back into normal. They really think people are dumb? Yeah. Let's go into the settings here and go into no. Controls, customize, and unbind gestures. No, definitely not to X. Definitely not that. What could I rebind it to? Heyo! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Wait. Nanners used Comfy. Hug Attack. Who is Nanners? Because I used to have a Diablo character named Nanners. I'm intrigued. Hello, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Been on a wicked journey lately, playing games like Undertale and No Rest for the Wicked. Hell yeah. Welcome in, Raiders. Okay, what are we doing here? I guess I can't change it because I can't just straight up unbind it, and I don't have another button that I can set it to. Is this out yet? No. It's still early access. I would assume it still has a ways to go. How's it going? How was your stream? I appreciate the raid. Did I already go in here? I did. Thank you for the follows over on the YouTubes. Why is a single player game in early access though? You don't get it? Because it's not done and they want feedback, and it's not going to be a single player. The next update is going to add multiplayer. It is going to be an ARPG. Like a multiplayer ARPG with like endgame and everything. I don't know if it's going to be like a seasonal ARPG. You started your first adventure today? Nice. I have played this game before when it first launched into early access, but I haven't played it since then. And so I haven't touched the Breach update yet. Didn't know the multiplayer part? Yeah. So multiplayer is the next big update. They were going to do multiplayer next, but then they decided that they wanted to have more game content before they released the multiplayer stuff. So that's why we got the Breach first. All right, let's go this way.
Just give us back the gates. And we can let you pass.
Please, I don't have it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the same genre as Diablo, although they definitely went more like Elden Ring with it. Okay, that's right. I forgot I need the key there. Hola. Is that a dude? Yeah, it is. Do. Give me all the stuffs. You're enjoying it a lot so far, and the fact that they're adding multiplayer is pretty exciting. Yeah. I think they said parties are going to be up to 4 players. But I don't know if that's set in stone or if that's just what they were working on. Oh, God. They said that the multiplayer is basically ready, with the exception of one thing. And that is that currently, or at least when they did the interview, monsters didn't know how to react to multiple players in the party. So they would all focus after like one player and just ignore everybody else. So they got to fix that first. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The game is called No Rest for the Wicked. Is it loot-based? Yes. You butt. Uh-huh. Wrong button. Quite pleasing visually. Yeah, so this is by Moon Studios, which is the same company that did Ori and the Blind Forest. And so, like, visuals is one thing that they have down. It is not multiplayer yet, but that is going to be the next major update. Do we try bow? Do we try mace? Cleric's mace.
Moo, moo, moo. Moo, 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 moo.
Thank you for the follow. Woodcutter axe. Definitely putting that on. Let's try a bow. See how that goes. Oh, wait. Oh.
Stink of John.
That didn't go well. Shoulder barge. L1 plus R1? That's a weird... Huh. Is it like Diablo in the sense only certain classes can enjoy the game? So this game doesn't currently have classes. They did say, though, that they're interested in adding classes, but currently it's just based off whatever weapon types you find. Open the gate! What does this say? All fall, only some rise. Fallon chokes us and then taxes us. We ask for food and medicine, and they send soldiers. Ellsworth, Elias Graftston, and the Lords of Tyr are just puppets of the mainland. Rise up, take back your home. You've always been risen. Sure. Zoop.
Moo.
That was almost bad. Okay. You're huge into Diablo, so maybe you'll check this out. Thanks for answering your questions. No problem. Yeah, Diablo is my main game, generally speaking. For better or for worse. But when I saw this game, I'm like, ooh, that looks really pretty. Ooh, that looks really fun. Ah, shit, we fell. And in through the window. Did not... That was a little lucky. This is actually coming console? Yeah, the 1.0 release is supposed to come to console. But that probably won't be for a hot minute. What is... So sometimes I do wish you could rotate the camera to see what you're doing. This is fine. This is fine. Oof, okay. Rough. I wasn't ready for that guy yet. I wasn't ready for his smoke.